Don't it feel good just to be in God's hands? Don't it feel good in God's hands? Knowing that you're standing in God's hands. Oh, I'm living in these moments that I pray for. Standing in the purpose I was made for. I'm just walking in the hands of the Lord. Give me more, give me more, give me more. You went undercover with your grace.
Well, hello, everybody, and happy day, guys. Welcome to the My Curvy Life Show with none other than your girl, Miss Fonda, coming to you, Miss Lady Fonda coming to you. Hopefully, everyone is enjoying their day. You've had a blessed week so far. It just started, but hopefully, you're having a blessed week. God is good, God is great, and greatly to be praised. I bring you greetings from my co-hosts, Miss Latanya and Lasagna Jones, who are always so eager in helping you guys navigate through our group pages. All right. I thank them for all that they do. I bring you greetings today all the way from Charlotte, North Carolina, guys. It don't nothing stop. Don't nothing stop. We still keep going and moving forward in all of our endeavors here that we stand for with the My Curvy Life Show, which is self-confidence, motivation, and self-care. I'm going to just make a few announcements. The first announcement I want to make is Mary Kay Cosmetics. You guys all know that I'm a Mary Kay Cosmetics skin coach, and that is what I do. I make sure that you guys are looking your best, feeling your best. Your skin is very important, so nourish it, guys, and I'm here to help you do just that. So, if you have any questions or concerns about your skin and wanting to have better looking skin, I'm also into the makeup part of things. Let's go ahead and dice it up a little bit. Okay, step it up. All right. So I'm excited about sharing that with you guys. So please reach out to me. I would love to be your skin coach. With me moving into a new environment in a new city, guys, it's so many opportunities that I'm going to be branching and diving into. One of them is helping someone. I was asked to be their administrative assistant for the homeless fees for the homeless ministry that he has. And I am excited. He's going to be coming on the show really soon. So I'll be introducing you to him. I'm very excited to get started, to get going. This is what I love to do. So I am preparing and making preparations for the next journey for me here in Charlotte. We have a wonderful guest that is going to be coming in on the show. I'm so excited. I visited her church on Sunday, and I just heard so many great things. And I asked her, hey, would you mind coming on this show and talking about your venture? I'm very, very impressed with it, and I'm very excited for her. So we are welcoming today, guys, Miss Teresa Baldwin. She is originally from Queens, New York, but currently lives in Charlotte, North Carolina. She is a brand and marketing strategist. She is currently the CEO of Dream Plush. She has her own t-shirt line. She uses to spread her brand, bringing and promoting and awareness to plus size models. She is also a member of a group called Plush Dolls. She is part owner of True Life, a company that offers custom printing and fragrances. All right. Teresa is currently working on her clothing line. She also has a plus size coloring book, and she is planning to open her first clothing store. So I am so excited. We're going to go ahead and let Miss Teresa in, our special guest on today. One moment.
Hello.
Hi. How you
Hi.
doing?
I'm good. How are
Welcome
you?
to. I am good. I am good. Welcome to the My Curvy Live Show. Thank you for saying yes.
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited.
I'm excited too, girl. I'm excited too. I had the pleasure of looking at some of your videos, and I am just first. Let me tell you this. My motivation came from being plus size and wanting to be an inspiration and an encouragement to those that are like us. Okay.
Okay.
And so with you and your journey here right now, it's like amazing to me. I want you to know that I like commend
Oh,
you like 100%.
thank
So
you.
I want to give you an opportunity. We're going to jump right into the interview, but I want to give you an opportunity to kind of tell us a little bit more about you.
So, yes, I am from Queens, New York. I moved to Charlotte, North Carolina. It's been 14 years now. Um, I'm a mom of three boys, as you can see this picture here. I have three sons. My oldest is in the Army, which I'm very proud of. Um, and I'm just out here pushing, promoting, and loving the skin I'm in. I just want to spread that positivity and confidence throughout the whole world. Like I want to make it a big brand, a staple, because we are meant to be loved too.
Amen. Okay. Yes. Yes. So I'm just ecstatic, girl. I just want you to know that this is like right up my alley. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So um so I'm gonna start if you don't mind. I did snap a couple of your videos because
Okay.
I wanted to share that with the audience. So I'm gonna start with the one that you're kind of telling a little bit about, what you're doing. So
Okay.
um let me get that one going.
Hey everybody, it is your girl Miss Plush, plus size model, plus size superstar. Just want to give you an in look into me and what I do and why I started modeling. I guess we could have a chat. I just want to show you that being plus size, you can be beautiful. You can be sought after. You can be in the high demand. Your size does not define your value. You are beautiful in your size. And if you want to change it, then you take the steps to change it. The point is not to be in a box because you're plus size. And I started Dream Plus just for that reason. So women of all shapes and sizes can feel beautiful in the skin they're in. And if they need to make the necessary changes, that they will. So take this journey with me while I show you Miss Plush and everything Dream Plush has to offer. Check your girl out. Laters.
I
Yes.
love it. I love it. So let's jump right into the interview because, girl, I got so many things I want to talk about. So let's
Yeah.
start with how did your company begin? How did your company begin?
So I started Dream Plush because, of course, like I said, I'm from New York, and they had a model casting one day. Me and my sister, we went. Both of us was big girls. We go there, and as I'm sitting there looking around, I'm like, "There's not one plus size girl on this wall." And as it went along, we didn't get picked. And I remember one instance, they had all ages, kids, adults, they had everybody there. And when they called us to the front, so they called a group up to the front, which I now know the group they wasn't picking. But as we walk into the front, one of the little girls go, "Oh my God, they so big." And my sister was more, "That's right, yeah, we look good." And I put my head down. And I was just like, that just bothered me. I was like 16 at the time. So as I got older and I realized that plus size women, we wasn't in the industry. And when we did, I call it the manicure version. Like it was no stomach, no rolls, no abs. They probably just had hips and they called them plus size. So I'm like, well, that's not plus size. So I said, I'm gonna start my own group and I want all shapes and sizes of plus size. When they start at, they say a 10, a 8 is plus size. I want 10 and 8 and up to the biggest size. And that's what I did. I created it. I started with 10 girls and we took the city by storm.
Wow. I want to be one. You need 11. You need 11. 11. No.
Yeah, I plan on so everybody's been doing their own thing, but This summer I do want to bring it back. I want to do more, like, because I have so many ideas of how I want to see plus size women. So I'm leaning more towards that, to where like I have an idea, I book some plus size ladies, and we do the shoot. So
Wow, that's amazing. So I want to get a little bit into, personal, like your feelings personally. Okay, so for me, growing up, I've always been a big girl,
mhm.
I would have people say things like, "Oh, you're so pretty to be a big girl," or "Oh, girl, you be dressing to be a big girl." And, I dealt with as I was growing, I dealt with a lot of self-esteem issues with being a big girl.
Okay.
And I kind of want you, if you would, have you always been very confident in your size, or was there a time in life where it was like a shame feeling, like you said you felt a little bit when the lady made the comment? Can you tell me a little bit like your passion of why and how you wanted to represent?
Yeah. So growing up, I grew up in the 90s, the early 90s when I was in elementary school, and the kids was harsh. You was Miss Piggy, you was everything big you could think of. That's what you was. Like, it don't matter. You the fat friend, you the ugly friend, and not necessarily that you ugly, is because you was big and you was teased a lot. Growing up, we didn't have the latest shoes and clothes. So all that just tied in together. And then as I started getting older, um, and I would go to the doctor, my mom would come home and tell everybody, we getting bigger. You need to lose weight. You getting too big. Now these are adults talking to children. You need to lose weight. You getting too big. Nobody's gonna want you. Yeah, you just need to lose weight. You need to stop eating. And then so it was a lot of that growing up. I did get the "you pretty for a big girl" comments. They liked you behind the scenes. It was a lot of that. They like you behind the scenes when nobody's looking. And what made it click for me, what made me start getting my confidence is I was watching a show, because you hear that every day of your life. Then you look on
Yeah.
TV and they have a certain picture of how girls should look. So that play on your confidence no matter what. If that's all you see, then you being teased for being big, and the TV's telling you you should be a size one, two, three, you feel some type of way. But what made it click for me is when I saw and was told that even the models in the one, two, three sizes still had to wear Spanx. They were still editing their pictures. So I'm like, if they not good enough, just clearly nothing's good enough.
Right.
So you have to. So after that, I just started chipping away at that. I'm like, that that's not realistic. Once I realized it wasn't realistic, it's like something clicked in my brain. And I would look at myself like, girl, you was not ugly. Like,
Right.
ugly
Right.
is the farthest thing from
Right.
you. So it's because you big, like that's crazy. You don't like me because I'm heavy? Like, do you hear that? Don't even sound right. Like, so I was like, I ain't worried about what people say. And the more I got older and got into makeup and started doing my hair more and realized I look cute naturally, oh, you can't tell me nothing. I don't care how big I get. Like,
I
you
know
can't
that's
say nothing
right.
to me.
I know that's right. I was looking at because she has a TikTok page, guys, and I'm gonna have you give that information at the end of the show. But
Okay.
I was looking at just your style. Were you the one that created your own fashion sense, or did you maybe have help with creating your fashion sense, or was that all you?
It's on me. I would love to have a stylist because sometimes I be feeling like this is too plain, this is not cute enough. But it always turns out to be a hit. Like I always get great feedback from my fashionists. A lot of women hit me up like, I love your outfits. Where do you get it from? And I'll be thinking I'll be having the cheapest of the cheap. I'll be throwing stuff together. And I haven't really tapped into my fashionists that I really want to be on. Like this is just like just chipping away at the ice. Like, but I'm grateful. I really just be throwing stuff, and I get a lot of stuff handed to me, and I just put stuff together. Like,
Girl, fly. Okay, fly. I was all in there. I was like, ooh, ooh, ooh.
yeah.
Um, I wanted to also ask you, being an inspiration, okay, being an inspiration to the plus size ladies. Do you have you developed like relationships from representing, being a plus size model? Have you developed additional relationships with those that may be low on self-esteem or low on self-confidence? What part have you played in being able to be a representative for the plus size woman?
Yes, I have actually, and it was a time and a point, and I want to get back to that. I was doing reaching out to little girls. Like I would have parents reach out to me, ask could we talk to their daughters, and that was like the best part of doing this. Like talking to the little girls, boosting their confidence. Some friends would show me like some people we should talk to. We'll reach out. We'll talk to them. People DM me all the time and just talk to me. I love your confidence. I love how you're doing it. I know you went through the loss of your mom and you still going. So it's always there. And that's really what I want to lean towards. Like I want to take it on a tour. Like I want to go out. I want to go to schools. I want to talk to young adults who's dealing with it. Like I want to make it a whole tour to be out building relationships, talking to kids, everybody, whoever's fighting, that's who I want to talk to.
I love it. I love it because it starts. A lot of times, you know, um, it starts when you're young. You're
Mm-hmm.
heavy set. You're heavy set child, and and to me, I feel like as a child, they was like, oh, she's so cute, she's so chunky, and
Chunky,
it was all
yes.
it was all lovely then. But as you get into those adolescent years, the teenage years, the young adult years, those things start to really matter.
It
Comments that
does,
people
especially
say,
when you're young, because
yeah.
you get teenagers where they have low self-esteem, so they start doing stuff sexually that they think they have to do to get love. So if I could just curve that, that would make my day. Even if it's one person to catch, like you don't have to do that. That's not gonna prove love in any aspect. Cause that happened to me. It went that way. You thinking you looking for love in all the wrong places. So you find yourself doing stuff and it's not really helping your self-esteem. So if we could just get in right there and change the direction of where they're going, that would be amazing.
Because I think what it is a lot of times, you want to be accepted. You
Yes.
want to be accepted. A lot of, and I'm gonna just be, if you don't mind, be a little transparent about
Yes.
my past and some of the relationships that I endured being a plus size woman. A lot of times we're taken for granted.
Mm-hmm.
We're treated less than. We're hidden.
Yep.
Behind closed doors, relationships. Just not really, there's this thing that people feel like you got when a man feels like he has a woman on his arm, she has to look a certain way and represent and all of this. But I would say that was when I was like growing up. Now I think it's a little bit more open when it comes to, I don't think people are really pushing like she's plus size anymore, or I don't want to be her because she's a big girl. I think people are realizing that, hey, we better anyway. Okay.
Hello? It is.
We better anyway,
We got everything that you need.
so I'm just now I wanna skip into really, really quickly because it's some more questions I want to ask you, but I want to get into this plus size coloring book, girl. Oh my god. Child, I snapped a little video and I'm gonna show it really quick here if you don't mind. Give me just a
Yeah.
second. I just think this is so amazing and I want to talk about this. Girl, amazing. Oh my God. So tell me, please tell me how did you create this coloring book, girl? This is amazing. I love it.
So
Talk
I've
to
been
me.
wanting to do this coloring book for a very long time. Because in the modeling industry, in the plus size modeling, we do the calendars, we do the books, we do all of that. I have done calendars, I've done magazines, I've done it all. But I was like, I want something that, like, when you see it, that little girl and you just leap for joy, like the happiness, the joy. And I was like, let's a coloring book. Like, nobody's doing a coloring book, and I'm all
Mm-mm.
for. I'm all for. I always been a trendsetter. I always did stuff different. I never followed the grain. I never followed what was going on my whole life. That just been me. Um, so I was like, I'm gonna do a coloring book. Now this is years ago. I thought about it and went away. A young lady had hit me up and put me in a group chat with some other her favorite plus size models. She was like, "I want to do a coloring book of y'all." So I was like, "Cool." I always wanted to do it, but that didn't happen. So fast forward, the end of last year, I was sitting at work frustrated. And I was like, I want to do a color. I'm going to do it. So I didn't tell nobody. I kept it quiet. I reached out to my friend, Q Flavors. Shout out to Q Flavors. I said, I need somebody to make me a cover. The next day, he comes back with 3 different covers. And it's like something about me seeing it that pushes me. So as soon as I seen that, I went and grabbed my pictures and turned them into coloring pages. Found me a printing company, put it together, and we have this. So,
That girl, that is amazing. I think
and
I'm gonna get
even the
me
back
to
page, you could color it on the back page, which I thought is really dope. Just doing
yes,
something different, and I want to make it a series. Um, just of plus size models. I want to do like different plus size models. I also want to do where you get the coloring book and then it has fabric sheets. So all my fashion designers, they want to start doing fashion. You could take the fabric sheets and put it on, the picture. So I just want to unlock, the happiness, the joy, the self-confidence, and the everyday girl. They see themselves in this coloring book. I
girl. If
that's
I
what
could
I'm
reach
here
through
for.
there, if I could reach through there and grab that book, girl.
So yes, so my first order, I only had ordered 10 because I wanted to make sure it looked right. Because this was my first time. I never did it before. I didn't know what I was doing. Like, when I tell you I get up and do it, just do it. So I only ordered 10 and I posted it and it took off. The love has been so overwhelming.
Girl,
So
yes.
when I get my big order, I will have them out for sale. They're only $10, and I'll be posting. I'll be out and about. But yes, this is my pride and joy. This is a product I actually finished from beginning to end. I didn't talk about it and let it sit. So,
I,
Green
you know,
Plush, the world is your canvas. That's my motto. The world is your canvas, and you could color it how you see fit.
this really touches my heart, honey bun, and I will admit, it kind of opened up more in me when I heard, because I hadn't seen the book or anything, but
Yeah.
you when at, we I was visiting your church on Sunday,
Yes.
and when they made that comment that she has a plus size coloring book, I spoke to Rico. I call her
Hmm.
Rico. I think y'all call her Coco.
Coco.
But I
Yeah.
said, I want her. I want her on the show. I don't even gotta know nothing else about it. The coloring book got me. And then
Yeah.
thank you for being so willing to come, on the show and talk about it. Because originally, let me tell you, the name of the show, My Curvy Life, started. Um, it's going to be going on 4 years. But when I originally started this show, I started it about being a curvy woman or a big
Hmm.
man. And it was a outlet for us that to talk about and release things that we felt on the inside. Because I know, being a plus size woman myself, I know some of the hurts, the pain, some of the things that people have had to go through, having being a big woman or a big man, you know.
Yeah.
So I started this show out just talking about that. But the Lord then opened up and said, you know what? You can only talk about that for so long, too. Okay.
Hmm.
You know, you
Yeah.
can only share that information for so long. So, I thought about how our lives take different curves,
Hmm.
so, we go through different things
Yes.
happen, good or bad, but our lives are always taking some curves. So now
Hmm.
the show is open more broader to entrepreneurship, is open to
Yes.
those that want to give their life's journey, like you may have went through something and you want to share, because your victory, your victory of what you went through, because people now need to kind of know that they're not the lone ranger, that there's
Yes.
other people out here that may have went through the same thing, or need some encouragement or some inspiration. So that's what, originally that's what the My Curvy Life show was about. So this is like really like sensitive to me, the plus
Yeah.
size. And it's just nice to see. And I believe in, you're fairly young, because you said you
Yeah.
were in the 90s when you was a
Yeah.
teenager, right?
I'm 40.
Okay, you're younger than me. I'm 55. So, but we as older women, our job is to inspire and help the younger women. You know what
Yes.
I mean? Some of the things that we went through, we want to make it a little easier for those that are coming up now, so that
Hmm.
they don't have to go through that, or they could be encouraged or inspired and know that they represent and they are somebody. So I
Yes.
am like 100% loving, the fact that you are out there and you are looking gorgeous, and
Thank
you're
you.
being creative. And I wanted to know, I know you said in your bio something about having fashion, being in fashion shows. Do you do fashion shows, like produce them yourself, or are you just in another organization that do fashion shows?
Both. So I get booked for fashion shows, and I have put on lots of fashion shows. I actually want to put on a huge fashion show this summer. I haven't done a fashion show in a while. Um, so it's my plan to do a huge fashion show. I want to get some creators like off of Instagram to be a part. But yes, I've put on fashion shows. I've done walk training classes, confident classes, coaching. I do it all. I had just took time off because I fell into a depression after my mom died. So I'm really getting back into it, but I am ready to rock and roll. Instead of having more of a model group, I'm trying to get into more of like the culture side, putting on fashion shows, getting plus size women together, doing photo shoots and stuff like that.
Girl, I want to be in it. I'm sorry, I'm gonna put myself in it.
Yes, for sure, for sure.
I love it. I want to feature it all. When you come on my show, My Curvy Life, you're more than welcome. I'm going to hopefully you're a Facebook user.
Yes, I am.
Okay, I'm gonna send you a link, and I would love for you to join in to the
Okay.
My Curvy Life group page and
Yes,
drop some inspirations, drop some of them photos, and let's just be an encouragement. That's what it's all about
absolutely.
for me,
Yes, it is.
is encouraging and just making people feel accepted. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? Because a lot of times, you know, people just don't feel accepted because they're
Hmm.
not statistically the what everybody else is, what people say everybody else is supposed to be or look like or what have you. So with you doing this is absolutely amazing. I would love for you to drop on us where we can find you,
Okay.
um your email, any information you want to drop right now to let people find you.
Okay. Yeah, so my email is dreamingplushllc@gmail.com. That's where you can email me any bookings or anything like that. And my social handles are Facebook. I have a couple. If you put in Dream Plush, you'll find me. I also have a strict model page, which is Miss Plush. That's MZPLUSH. And then Dream Plush Baldwin, which is my career name and my last name. So that's on Facebook. Instagram, it's Miss Plush, MZ dot underscore plush. You'll find me there. And TikTok is also Dream Plush. So if you put in Dream Plush in your search engine, I'll pop up.
Wonderful, amazing. Guys, you got that information. If you need to reach out to me, I could get that information for you as well. I wanted to ask if you could do, first of all, I want to say I love the name Dream Plush.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Can you tell me how you came up with that name? I'm just curious.
So yeah, initially the name was Plus Size Barbie, and that's because when Nicki Minaj came out, everybody wanted to be a Barbie, but then everybody had that name. So I was like, I need something different. So I don't know, I was watching something, but I had looked up plush, and then plush is luxury. Like plush is like if you look up the meaning of plush, is luxury, is the fluffy, is everything. I'm like, hello. That is
I love it.
us. So, and I put dream with it, and that's why I got how I got Dream Plus. So,
I absolutely love that name, girl. I really, feel like you really on to something. And I know I'm just coming in. This is something you've been doing, but I know I'm just coming in, but I just really feel like you're really on to something. And I am
thank
like
you.
wishing you the best
Thank you.
in your endeavors. And I want to be a part of it some way, if it's just
Yes, for sure. I got you.
I want to be a part of it, even if it's just promoting you. You know what I mean? Or promoting this.
Or
I just
hosting the
feel.
runway. I see you got this going on. You could be the host. You could be on the runway. It's plenty of things to be done. So,
Oh, I love it. I love it. I want to ask you one last question, and I ask all my guests to share
mhm.
some golden nuggets. If
Okay.
someone wants to do what you're doing right now, what would be some golden nuggets you can give them, or some inspiration? What would you tell them?
Okay. So this one, I had to write some stuff down because so during my transition, so I started this in 2017. 2017, 2018, I was at the height of heights. We was booked everywhere. Everybody was calling us. We doing 2 or 3 shows at a time. And then when my mother died, everything stopped. Like the likes, the shares, everything stopped. Um, I fell into a deep depression. After my mom died, I got kicked out my house. So me and my kids was living in the hotel. I couldn't afford the hotel no more, so we had to go into a homeless shelter. My oldest son went in the army to help me. Soon as he graduated, he went to the army. So from 2021 up until I made a conscious decision, December 31st of 2024, when I sat and prayed and told God, I do not want my 25 to be the way it's been the last 3 years. So just with prayer, I know people always try to throw that, but prayer really helped me. Getting a personal relationship with God. I always been going to church since I was a teenager, in and out of church, in and out. Um, but it wasn't until, things happen that shake you up. I started getting a relationship with God. So I said all that to say, no matter what you go through, do it when it hurt. Do it when you're in pain. Do it when you're sad. Do it when they talking about you. Do it when the road is not easy, because it's not going to be easy. Especially if you're a curse breaker in your family. Especially if you're the first to do it. It's going to be hard, no matter what it is. Whether it's modeling, whatever it is that you called to do it anyway. It's going to get rough. You might fall down a little bit. I was down for 4 years,
Mm.
just sitting and like not knowing what was next. Even I would try to get back into it. It just didn't feel right. I'm like, God, I started this. Why is this so hard? Like, I started this group. I know what to do, but it always seemed hard. I didn't want to post. It was hard, but I kept posting. I kept praying. I kept doing it. Some days was better, but you got to keep going no matter what it looked like. If it's your calling, if it's your duty, trust God, trust the process, and it will all come together. This is the first product for me coming out my situation. And it's only the beginning. Like, I trust God. I stopped talking to everybody, stopped telling everybody my dream, and I did it. So just keep going. It might look rough, but it will get better. So that's my nugget.
Amen. Oh, that's absolutely amazing. That's wonderful. And what you said, um, as far as life will we out here lifing. Things are gonna
Hmm.
happen. It's called persevering. It's called
Yeah,
keeping it going, keep pushing, keep moving forward. If the song states by Donna McClurkin, we fall down, but we get up.
we get
All
up.
right.
Yes,
So, this is how life can be, but don't ever give up on your dreams. We all have a purpose. And
yes,
once you get that purpose, it may be some times where you got to push to keep doing your purpose, but the purpose is still there. All you
yes.
got to do is reach back up
Reach
and
back up.
get back up again. Get
That's
back up
it.
again.
That is
So
it.
I encourage you, as a little bit older than you, I encourage you. I feel like you really have something wonderful and something great. And I feel like it can only get better. All right.
Yes,
It can only get better. And if I could be of any help of any aspect of it, because like I said, I am a motivator, I am a inspirationalist. I push, confidence,
yes,
self-esteem, self-worth. I suffered myself from depression for many years because I felt inadequate for being a plus size woman. I've always
hmm
kept myself together. People call me a diva, but I do believe in, looking good and stepping
yes,
and always
absolutely.
at any size. I'm a little bit on the lower side right now, but I've been, much heavier. And
Yeah,
but every inch of weight that I've been, I've always had confidence to look good and to keep myself looking good. Okay. So I want to build that as well, continue to build that and show other people that plus size women, we are just like anybody else. We are human beings. We
yes,
have feelings. And it's okay. But I think it starts with you being okay with you,
with you. Yes, absolutely.
within you. So that's what I had to work on for many years. I had to work on my self-esteem, my self-worth. And what you were saying earlier about, getting with the younger generation and really inspiring them, I commend that 100% because it really
Mhm.
starts when you're young.
When you're young, yeah.
That's when it really starts, when you really need that extra, you could do it, or you're fine, or you're great, where we got to speak positiveness into our young generation.
Yes.
So thank you so much for being on this show. I know the
Thank
show is
you.
going to be an inspiration to many.
Yay. I
And I
love
want
that.
you to
Thank you.
join in on the group page. I'm going to send you a link,
Okay.
and you are more than welcome to drop whatever you want to drop in there, your photo shoots and all your, girl,
Okay.
you had it going on. I
Yes.
was like, oh. So, and I did want to say this, girl, you gonna laugh, but that outfit that you had on with the short hair and that red, fire,
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
fire.
Thank you. I love my
You
short
keep,
hair. Coco actually did that.
she
My
did.
hair.
Oh my God, that girl, that thing was fire right there, honey. I
Yeah.
said, now I want to wear that. So
Yeah.
yeah. But thank you so much for coming on the show. I don't even want to end the show, but I know we got to wrap it up. But
Thank you
thank
for
you so
having
much.
me.
And you continue to be the inspiration that you are. You are absolutely beautiful,
Thank you.
absolutely gorgeous. I love your flow, style, swag, all of that. You keep up the good work. And I
Thank
am going to
you.
be looking forward to joining in with you in whatever realm I can. Okay. Now,
Okay, yay.
if you want me to be a model, I could do that too, girl. Because
Okay, yes.
I like the sachet. Okay.
Period. Period.
And you'll see what I'm talking about. Go check my TikTok out.
I am. I am.
Girl, I'll be dancing and everything, girl, because,
That's how you
I
should
just feel like,
be. Be free to be you.
yes, exactly. And I love it. So thank you so much, Miss Teresa, for coming on the show. We love you.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate you. And we are standing 100% behind you in any endeavor, girl, that you do. So thank
Thank
you
you.
for coming on the My Curvy Life show. And until we meet again, y'all, peace.
Ladies.
Don't it feel good? Don't it feel good just to be? Don't it feel good just to be, just to be in God's hands? Don't it feel good in God's hands? Knowing that you're standing in God's hands. Oh, I'm living in these moments that I pray for. Standing in the purpose I was made for. I'm just walking in the hands of the Lord. Give me more, give me more, give me more. You went undercover with your grace.